Yeah, I can. So if we start with attracting talent, in a recent ARENA report, they estimated that the renewable sector is going to need around 29 million new jobs by 2050. So there's a real need to attract diverse talent. And I think there's a lot of things that companies can do to attract their talent. To give you a couple of examples, I think it is making sure that in the adverts they're using language within the job adverts that really are encouraging inclusivity. So whether that is highlighting that there's flexible working, using language that everyone can understand and is open to all diverse communities that they serve. I think there's opportunities for companies to also go and engage with the communities that they're looking to recruit from and understand kind of what is important to them. And I think also companies need to be putting on their website what are their company values and ethoses, because a lot of people now want to make sure that they're working for a company that aligns with their values. And then in terms of retaining talent, last year Powerful Women published a report on women we are losing that looked at the reasons why women are leaving the energy sector. And although that report looked at gender diversity, what came out of that report I think is representative for all sectors, in that the three things that came out was that people want to feel listened to, they want to feel valued, and they want to feel like they're making an impact. So I think there's a number of things that companies can do in those areas. So again, some examples will be lots of companies have flexible working policies in place, but actually if you look at the take-up level of those, they're quite low. So what is holding people back from taking up those flexible working policies? A lot of the people that we speak to within our network say it's because they don't see line managers or senior leaders taking those policies. Therefore, they're uncomfortable taking that because it might be seen that they're not as conscious of their careers and, have that similar career aspiration that they had before. And I think there's also a role for leaders as well. Like leaders, if they really want to embed diversity and inclusion within their company and have an inclusive company culture, then they need to be driving that from the top. And one thing that leaders could do is potentially look at reverse mentoring. A lot of leaders within our network have done reverse mentoring and found it really interesting in getting the viewpoint and the understanding of the younger people in their organisations and kind of understanding what's important to them, where their interests lie. So I think that's examples of retaining talent. So I'm obviously going to be slightly biased and say that I'm looking forward to my panel session on attracting and retaining talent in this sector. I think there's a real broad scape of panellists on my session, so we'll be able to speak about that. There's also the Women in Energy Networking event this evening at 4:30. So again, an opportunity to kind of network, talk to people, engage with people and find out what they're interested in terms of diversity and inclusion. It's a really good opportunity. The solar sector is an emerging sector. It's still growing. So there's an opportunity here for exhibitors to show off their products and services, show what they've got to offer the sector. It's an opportunity for people to network, meet colleagues, interact with new people. Germinating of ideas can come about in events like this. And that is why they're so important, because to have that diversity of thought, we need a wide range of people from within the sector coming together and speaking with each other.